Was it the more key? Oh, rusted key. Huh. I wonder what door that opened. Okay, that's his office.
It's locked, all right.
I don't know what the key is.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
I thought it was on that. Shelter key, that's the one we had at the beginning. This is gonna drive me crazy now. I don't even know what the freaking key's for.
Fear and disgust on every street corner.
I really don't know. There's no other doors or nothing, so.
My sweet girl. Reads me like a book. I never could keep anything from her. Will this shift never end?
I don't know. Oh well.
Daily routine.
Did our level go up though? No, how the hell do you get your level to go up? I really would like to know how we get our levels. Maybe we have to take a level 3 out. I wonder if we have to take out a level 3. Checked all in there. Yeah, maybe we have to take out a level 3, maybe? I don't know. None of these are forward, is it? Are they? We need to start building this up. That's what does the healing. As this go active. Ooh. Missing. Is it because we killed her? It is because we killed her.
The flower's dying.
I don't understand that
It
shit.
needs water.
Well, we can't give it water. Oh, we gotta go to his house. We pretty much got all these done except for that one. Great. Maybe we have to take out level 3.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
Twin brother?
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song.
That's like the outfit that
You're a
shows in the
woodsman,
main, so I
become
wonder if
another
we end up
doctor.
getting that.
Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the guard.
I wish we got 2 new outfits and shit, that'd be cool.
Leave him,
I know
Jonathan.
you get a DLC outfit,
This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stone, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please, I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge. I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more
but
beast
it was
than
the
man.
priest.
And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you
I forgot
realize
about
what
that
that
dude.
could mean for us?
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCullum is a fanatic. The guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
Oh, we just gotta see if there's a
Sean
number
Hampton
3 to
lives
do
and
for actually.
breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
See if there's a number 3. Okay, she's a number 3. Let's just see if we're able to do it.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Doc.
No, we're not. I don't know how to level it up. I really don't. I guess, I don't know. We've killed plenty of number 2s, so. It's kind of driving me nuts. What chapter are we? Chapter 3. So we're like halfway done. I think there's only 6 chapters. There's only a couple like main
It
quests.
seems the Priwen are redoubling their patrols in the district. There must be more careful.
17. Oh, we went with more health, man. We were doing a lot better with these guys. I didn't know we could keep doing that and eventually stun them. Guess means our weapon has stun on it now.
It's a killer! Stop it, Leech!
I want his gun. Common handle part. We need the good part. I think it's a good part. I think that's what it's called.
It's a killer! No!
You again. What do you want? I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know?
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Goodbye. Good evening.
Who are you?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I don't have any money for you, Lee.
I'm not here for charity.
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something
I
from
wonder
me,
if
maybe?
that's the dude's husband.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard,
Oops.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threat.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the grave diggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? Maybe a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
Well, we killed him.
Are you
so-
aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he fought till the end and looked death in the eyes. The boys
You'd say
all
that.
mourning. Except one of them, maybe.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint. I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
Wait, we can sell these?
Throughout the wet boots, keep
You-
it straight these pots.
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened? One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. There has to be more to it than that. No, really, one of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit. Are you so heartless that you could pull the trigger and kill someone without even blinking? Have you looked around recently? Do you really think one more body will make a difference?
Okay.
Good.
Perfect. I don't remember who she said to talk to.
Mark my word. Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
Whatever do you mean?
There's a drum.
I'm a tracker of these creatures.
I'm sure you are,
A
right?
vampire hunter.
You best be off your hunting now. For if the sewer dog is back and hunting all these poor folk, he needs to catch him.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes
Good
from
evening, Tom.
some-
Good evening, sir. You remember me then? Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago. Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. No, I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor. What can you tell me about this part of town? It's not that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End. Who?
I guess this
Sean
part
Hampton,
where
our
the
own
area
private
started,
holy
right?
figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them. How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe. Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups. I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you? Well, something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve. You're something of a figurehead around here. I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope. Since I'm here, is there anything I can do? Perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low. How could a physician help you in this matter? I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back? Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do. Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
I like doing side quests because this seems like a lot of games the side quests are better.
Sabrina seems
Like
very
Witcher
fond
3
of you, Tom.
side quests.
I like her too.
Side quests
I
than
really
do
do.
main quests.
I know I'm her boss and I'm much older and all, but I like her for sure. What is bothering you then? Sabrina is an angry one. She wears it like a coat. I'm not sure I can make her shed that anger. It hurts to see her like that. Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me. I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. The important thing is I find him quickly. Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there. Where is it? It's in an old warehouse, northwest of
Asylums
here.
are never good in
Just
games.
follow the bank to the
Just gonna
west
go
and go
outside.
north when you reach the end of the pier. I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that? I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby. Please, tell me. Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. That would explain his faith and need to help everyone. Do you need any help? I'm all right, Dr. Reed.
Alright, good.
Goodbye.
I think I'm losing my mind.
even in this.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Don't mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish.
What can you tell me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
I think I'll be alright.
If you're uncertain about your safety here, the docks might not be the right place for you.
I've got responsibilities. And it's not like I've got the money to move anywhere else anyway.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colourful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
Sabrina, tell me about your true feelings for your boss.
I mean,
I love Tom.
what does this have to do with
Not
this
ashamed of it.
game, man?
Don't care if the customers joke
Some
about
of
it
this
either.
dialogue just kills me.
Does Tom love you?
Yeah, but he's always reluctant to take it further. It's not because I'm younger, or because of the colour of my skin. He hates jokes about us.
I don't even know what
Who's mocking you?
I mean,
race
we're
she's
always
supposed to be.
together. People will talk, won't
I mean,
they?
they're hard to really able to tell.
Excuse my curiosity, but
They didn't make it very
where
obvious.
exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Oh, here we
Something
go.
bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
I can't tell.
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Miss Trapp.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London, and here I am.
Okay.
Miss Cavendish, would you be willing to help me locate Sean Hampton?
You better ask Tom, sir. We respect the privacy of our customers here, sir. Only Tom can decide who to speak to and what he'll say to them.
Alright. Great.
Goodbye.
Nobody else in here.
So few clients.
Mind if I do? People leaving cigarettes up here, you know you can burn houses down by that. Just saying.
I hope I live long enough to see them rude boys let us come.
Guess Drunky decided to go home. It's weird because like when we were first playing, we had to go to sleep because it was getting daylight, but this one it just doesn't seem like.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed
Doesn't
any
happen very
suspicious
often.
activity or strange events recently? My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and
Oh,
warden of the East
For the,
End.
you're like the usual. First one you see, you run away.
Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling
just
at the moon,
look at that.
but I'm not. The
He's an
bloodsuckers exist,
extraordinaire. Look at
and
her
they're
face.
close.
Look at her face.
Throgmorton,
How do
I'm
you not
Dr.
tell that
Jonathan
we're a
Reed.
vampire?
I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham?
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Have you heard of the Guard of Prewen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and...
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throckmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Wow. Alright then.
Goodbye.
Alright, where is the paperwork that we find on Vampyr? So we read that one. Great hunt. Hail to the fallen comrades, hail to the bravery and prevail, the guardian prevails. My brothers, we hunt them down, the enemies of mankind hidden in the drinking tunnels, dark tunnels of the modern cities. We found them in the nests and dens, and they perish as we bend the fires of battles at the blackest pits. Never had a large scale war been engaged by mortals against immortals. Remember this victory, my brothers, for it seals and proves our methods. Never sleep, never surrender, never give up. Yes, my brothers, our method is good, and English is safer tonight thanks to you, thanks to those of us bitten, killed by the enemies, or the trembling hands when they turned against us. Do not tremble, my brothers, do not cry. Do not doubt, I cry tonight for the fallen comrades. I cry, for I am the old man who has finally saw my goal accomplished as I live my last years on this earth. Scars of the Prewen is only half a century old, and we are already accomplished much more than the traitors of St. Paul in half a millennium. This was our first great hunt. Let them reach us who survive our wrath. Remember, we won't stop from My many journeys, I believe I was the most amazed by the exploration of the Mediterranean Isles, in particular the islands of the Santorini. I'm searching for traces of vampire presence in suburban lands. Himself refers to the lands in his fourth book, and I am personally convinced that there are many mysteries and unrevealed in this part of the world. Who knows that even today the Isles of Santorini, still considered by some of the most vampire-infested places in the world, way more than the Harpland. The inhabitants of the considered and the specialists in the vampire hunts, or of the cunts of Valkyr Rock, whatever, as they call the creatures. According to the local myths of Valkyr, whatever, can't say it. A dead person who has not decayed, who shows a vermilion complexion, as long as a gore of flesh blood. I thought we found something about garlic. While drawing attention bearing points of the okay, here it is. The use of garlic as a protection against vampires. Let's be crystal clear on the subject. Garlic will never protect us against those creatures, no matter how fresh, how strong, and how smelly. Garlic is totally useless as a defense. I can never say enough how damaged the novel Bram Stoker has been. Yes, of course, the population of the Slavic countries place garlic cloves in coffins. Please, of course, inhabitants of Santorini Islands hang garlic on their windows. There would be so much to write about this place, and someday soon I hope to go back to the islands to further explore its occult traditions. But that is not to protect the living from the devil. It is to tell dead that they are aware of the Maleficent. It is a symbol, nothing more or nothing less. So please, by all means, yes, wear garlic, show garlic, hang garlic, and tell the shadows that you are not afraid. But if you're looking for a supernatural protection, you will have to search much deeper into the forgotten secrets of the occult tradition, for here is the truth. My fellow brothers, garlic does not repel vampires, but all fresh plants will hurt them. It is as of their bodies could not stand the presence of bacterial elements. I have seen the enraged bolt flee when whacked with a rose. Yes, a simple rose. I have witnessed a violent icons fall down and beg for mercy when struck by a wooden stake. I don't know why it is so effective, and I would give my left arm to find out the answers to the mysteries. But the truth remains, nevertheless, vampires are very sensitive to fresh herbs, plants, and wood. For facing the shadows, how and why of the usher. Wow, okay, so that actually explains wooden stakes compared to like iron stakes. Actual fresh herbs actually hurt them. I always wanted to figure that out. That just explained a lot.
Yeah, I'm Dyson.
That just explained a whole lot.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt.
You sound very sad.
That's because I am, Doc.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
Okay, so you drink a lot.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town?
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood.
No reason at all to rejoice, then. Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. A bomb that exploded and killed many people.